Hello everyone, we go on with the game, and as you might remember from the previous video, we are about to end the Neolithic era, and to make things easier for ourselves we have decided to play with the Egyptians. So we still don't have a city, but the moment we get one we are probably going to attack San Lorenzo, the capital of the, well, the only city actually of the Olmecs. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we enter the ancient era,
be careful that your people
and
don't start
we
liking the neighbors
start
more
as
than
the
you.
Egyptians, and we start, as we mentioned before, with already one era star, because we have at least 12 population, so 12 scouts from the Neolithic era will give you one agrarian star. So we start with 140 points, which put us temporarily in second place. We will go down here in fame very quickly during the ancient era, but then we are going to start to go up as soon as we get stronger. Probably during the classical era we will start going up, and by the medieval era we should reach a good position in the game. For now we are second, but this is very temporary, as everyone else is starting their ancient eras. So, oh boy, we already have a grievance because someone already attacked us. This is the Mycenaeans. Okay, Mycenaeans are very strong in terms of military, so we are probably not going to attack them, but the Olmecs should be easier to attack, and they are our closest neighbor as well, so that's a war that I'm probably going to be happy to take. Let's see, we are getting attacked with one scout and we have two of them. The terrain seems to be good for us actually in terms of elevation, so we are going to accept this battle. And you can see here we can turn with Q and E, we can turn the camera just a little bit, not full circle, which I think should be improved because it could be useful, for example in this case, to go a little bit further here. But we can see that they have to attack us from the lower ground if they want to reach our flag. They are the ones attacking, which in this particular case is good for us. If they don't have any ranged units, then them having the first attack is not so bad. When they have ranged units, things can change a lot, or if the terrain is not so good for you. That's why you should only accept battles when you have the higher ground. So yeah, you can see there we lost 16 points, they lost a lot more than that. So we're just going to finish the round. If we do not attack, we get a defensive bonus in the next turn, and we can see here how good that is. Now I'm just going to finish this guy with this fella who is not even wounded. There we go. We get a clean victory, and they lose 1 unit, we lose 0 units. And we get some war support against them if we want to declare war, which we don't. We have Beowulf going with the militaristic culture, which makes perfect sense because Beowulf is militaristic. So, when it comes to treaties, on high difficulties, the only thing they immediately accept is this one. They want to trade luxuries. Everything else will probably be rejected, or they will ask you for money in order to accept it. So here we are going to propose the only thing that we can get, which is trading luxuries. This is also good for us, actually.
Yes, friend.
You want to have as many luxuries as possible. Of course, right now no one has luxuries, but in this game luxuries, I mean the effect of luxuries can accumulate, it can stack basically, so that's why it's always good to have as many luxuries as possible. So our capital, I'm thinking about getting the horses. San Lorenzo has some more units now. The horses also gets 1 luxury. And also this terrain, I could put it with San Lorenzo if we conquer it. So we are going to get the capital here. Of course this terrain is actually better.
The luxuries of civilization.
Oh, there is a border with this terrain, so we can attach it to our capital. But Memphis will certainly attach this terrain, which is isolated. So I don't know about attaching this one too. We will have to think about it. For now though, first things first, oh yeah, we start with Pottery Workshop, that's always the case. We could disband one of the scouts to get population a bit earlier in our capital. If you disband a unit inside a city, you can get population. I just clicked on this thing to show the different districts, which type of districts they are. White is administrative center or city, main plaza I mean, or unique emblematic district. Then you have the yellow ones, they are the money ones, the market quarters, and blue is for science, and brown is for industry. So these guys, we have no treaties.
Heartfelt greetings.
We are much more powerful than them, the game is telling us. So, you know what? In theory, I should have 80 war support to declare a normal war, which is this one here. That's why I cannot do it right now. But with 20 war support, that's enough to declare a surprise war. We have 50, so it's enough. So we're going to do it actually.
War is by nature a cruel.
Because they're very weak right now. They didn't have time to get a lot of scouts because the AI gets out of the Neolithic way too early. So we can do this. We can even bring this guy into the action. And here, with that, this city already has a couple of districts, which is pretty nice. And the game says here we have 52 against 39. So let's try this. Yeah. So the problem here is that I don't have the technology that allows me to get reinforcements. So I have to do this one army each time. But that is totally fine because I can lose even one full army and I'm still going to win the war, so it's not such a big deal. I can attack this guy with several units apparently, so I'll do it. Oh, he's behind the wall. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can bait this guy to leave the walls and go into the river. If they're in a river tile, they get a penalty to their strength. So that's something we might want to do.
That won't work.
Okay, this guy's a little bit far. I should have changed his deployment. Yeah, you go here.
Let's go.
You go there. I'm not baiting these guys to get out of the city. That's a shame, really. Let's end the round here. Alright then. You go here, you go there. I would like to kill at least one unit with this attack, if possible. Yep, there you are. Okay, I lose one unit, but they lose one unit as well. So that's an acceptable exchange because I have a lot of units here. Oh, with my first city I get my religion, so I will pick +5 faith on main plaza. Because we are not going to have 5 administrative centers per city in the early game or the mid game. Maybe not even in the late game. 5 administrative centers per city is a lot. So right now polytheism is always going to be stronger than shamanism. I don't know if they will balance that later in the game, but I truly hope they do, because right now it doesn't make so much sense. These guys will come here. I would like to kill that fellow. Yeah, and this guy, I don't want to keep fighting the Mycenaeans, to be honest with you. I would prefer to focus on the Olmecs. It's a real shame that they have 3 already. If they had 2, this fight would be much easier. So we have some science to begin with. We didn't recollect so many science curiosities to get a 0-turn technology at the beginning. Sometimes you can do that. In this case we couldn't do it, so I guess we'll go for the horses immediately, or I don't know. I'm going to need the stability as well. What is this? Salt. Salt gives us food, which is pretty good actually. Let's go for calendar then to get the food, the salt. All right, this guy, what are you going to do? Let's end the turn. Okay, let's open this bottle. You go here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to attack because only one guy is full health. I'm going to let them attack me. There we go. So they lose a little bit more. We have the defensive bonus there, which is acceptable. Yeah, we're going to wait another round. So we're going to lose this battle, but we only lost 1 unit. They also lost 1 unit, so it's acceptable. And here they are making a mistake. They're attacking with 1 against 3. Sure, my 3 guys are wounded, but this guy is also wounded, and I have the higher ground. So this is just a... Oh, wait a second. It's not a mistake because the game is only giving me 1 tile to put my 3 units. I think that's unfair. How can 1 guy stop the spawning of 3 guys? That doesn't seem acceptable. Okay, let's send the deployment then. Yeah, of course we get a defeat, but that felt a little bit absurd. I'm not happy about that one. That's for sure. Okay, let's try this. I'm attacking and in the deployment and in the round. And in the round. Okay, he's not coming.
Yes, sir.
So we're going here to give this guy some bonus. Yeah, there you go. This is a draw. Okay, so I lost my 2 units, but they lost 1. Okay, this was a very bad battle for me. I was hoping to have all 3 guys together at the beginning of the war. It did not happen like that, so that was pretty bad. Still, we are going to attack again. San Lorenzo now only has 1 unit, so I should be able to win the war this time. Let's go for it. Oh, they decided to leave and attack me. That's actually easier because now the flag is on my side. They have to be aggressive to get to the flag. That was a mistake. They cannot defend behind the walls. Otherwise I win the fight. So yeah, that's pretty good for me. Let's get there. Go here. Go there. Oh, wait a second. Why do they have 2 now? Oh, it's 1 scout and 1 levy. Okay, fine. They brought a scout to the city. Yeah, that is actually acceptable because this guy can now retreat and he will not die. Again, they are attacking me, so they have to be aggressive. It would be awesome if I could bait 1 enemy unit to get into the river. Apparently I cannot do that. Let's keep always a healthy guy here. Anyway, I'm going to win this one, which is kind of important for the war support. My first civics. Okay, let's focus on this now. So when it comes to civics, here we want to have the science, the progress, instead of the tradition. Okay, we don't need the faith, especially because late game the faith is kind of useless, so we're going to go for science all the time. More influence on main plaza is also better than faith on territory, so this one is an easy pick. And here on legitimacy, same thing, we want science. Okay, the most important one here, although in high difficulties you want homeland because of the strength, but on every difficulty you always want liberty instead of authority, at least right now. Authority gives you vision range, and liberty gives you more influence, which is just way better. You get more stability towards the center, but that's not important because you should be able to get stability from luxuries and other sources like common quarters. So we are not going to stay in the center, we're always going to go towards the side that we want. We want progress, we want liberty, and a few more that we'll mention later in the game. So here we're going to go for this option.
Once you discover writing, you can literally throw
So
the book.
attaching a new territory is cheaper. Speaking of which, you go to the war. I'm not going to disband that guy just yet. And I'm not going to attach this territory just yet. We are going here. I want to make sure that I take this city, otherwise I'm going to be losing a lot of units for nothing, which is definitely not something we want to do. We want to make the most out of our scouts from the Neolithic era. Let's open here before ending the turn, because they attacked us, which means they get the first action. And the moment we hit end the turn, they are already going to move. Oh, they're not doing anything. That's interesting. Well, anyway, they can move without you seeing their movement, which is very annoying. So make sure you open the battle if you are the one defending before ending the turn. Okay? Okay, they have to be aggressive. Even if they decided not to be right now, they have to come to the flag. So I'm going to just wait. If they don't do anything, they just lose the fight.
Perhaps
So we go wait up here. I guess they can afford that. So we'll do one action. There you go.
Come over here.
And now we will kill this fella. Alright then. Okay. So what happened here? We are besieging. They have only one unit left. We have 4. They are all wounded, but it's 4 against 1, so not such a big deal. This would have been a lot easier if I could get reinforcements, but we're going to see that reinforcements actually come later in the game. Okay, we're going to get these 2 guys together before actually attacking with these 4, assuming we need another fight, which looks like it's going to be the case. They don't have any militia units. Oh, okay then. I could abandon the siege and attack with these guys. Okay, let me think about this.
Perhaps we have some common ground.
There's only one guy, but I need to kill him, and he seems to have the higher ground if I attack from that side. So listen, I'm going to abandon here. Does this count as a defeat? Yeah, almost. It counts as a retreat. You are coming here. You are joining forces. And you are attacking. Oh, they left. They left to attack me with just 1 unit and 1 reinforcement. Let's do manual battle. Apparently they recovered the militia automatically. I didn't remember that. I didn't remember about that. Anyway, they have to attack me. If they don't get my flag, they will lose. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep waiting. Okay. We're just going to wait here because they have to attack me. They decided to leave the city, which was probably not the greatest of ideas. Right then. Memphis is finally getting 1 population, and we're going to go for the emblematic district. We're not getting a lot of production right now, but we will get more because here we have mountains and forests, so it will get better. Oh, this is excellent. We are getting... oh, that's nice. Okay, so these 2 guys... oh wait, I need to wait until the next turn. We're going to send 2 guys here to get this city for free. Independent cities are very easy to capture. That's why I'm thinking about getting that one for free. So here we mentioned before, we always have to go towards liberty. The bonus here on influence is just way better than this. And also here we're already getting 1 extra combat strength on units, which is pretty good.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a
Not to
job
mention,
unless they want to.
yeah, the combat strength, sorry, is very good because we're already at war, so pretty important stuff. Oh, they did retreat right now, I think. No, they are not retreating just yet. Okay, let's see. They are not attacking me. Okay then. I don't know, I don't want to attack through the walls because you can see their fortification gives them +6, so it's just too strong right now. They decided to not attack. Okay. They decided to not come for me, but they are attacking again. They are leaving again. Every time they do that, they lose 8 war support and I win 8, which is important to win the war. So I'm going to let them do that. You do this, you join these guys, and these two fellas will get over there to get that city for free. On the way they will start healing. Units in this game can heal automatically while moving, although they heal faster if they are not walking anywhere and they are in your territory. But in any case, they can heal automatically while moving, so we are going to use that. The most healed guy is here, so that's fine. Too bad the river doesn't go inside the city because they would get a penalty from fighting in a river. They are not getting it right now. They're just attacking me. I don't need to do anything. I keep winning 8 points. If they don't get the flag, they lose the fight. So I keep getting 8 points every time. So I will win the war. I want to get here before they get 1 population. Let's see if we are on time to do that. Let's do the fight here. I just want him to attack me. And he doesn't want to do it. And we get victory and they attack me again. This is just funny. They don't actually fight, but they leave the city every time to try to break the siege, which they can never break. Now they're leaving with only 1 scout. That's weird. Okay, so if they're leaving with only 1 scout, maybe I can attack. We'll see about that. The main thing is that every time they do that, I win 8, they lose 8. So, yeah, pretty important stuff. This idle army cannot. You see, I don't have organized warfare. That's why I cannot use this army to help. Okay, we're going to end deployment, and we're actually attacking this guy because it's just 1 unit. So even if we get very, very wounded, it's going to be worth it. Let's do this. We will maybe end the round here. They attack this guy because he's in a river, but they are completely surrounded right now, so this is not so great for them. Okay, we have another turn to fully kill this guy and then we take the city. That's nice. We also have another army here just in case. Let's wait. Fate of the Free Cities. We have a new civic here to implement, and we want to get the extra combat strength from Homeland. Here you get food, which is nice, but on higher difficulties the AI will get extra combat strength against you, so you want to compensate for that with the +2 that you can get here. +2 is actually the bonus they will get on Humankind difficulty, so with this you can fully compensate for it. That being said, we don't have the influence for it just yet, so we will have to wait. Let's open this, let's see if they attack us the moment we end the turn, and they do not. This guy is very scared right now, so I'm going to bait him into attacking me. Oh, come on, man, I'm weak right now. Anyway, let's do this. Keep playing this stuff. Yeah, let's do it. This is very risky, but I just want to make sure I finish. This is the last turn and the last round. I want to finish this combat and kill the scout. You can see here he has no reinforcements. So if he dies, I take the city, I think. Yep, there you go. We got the victory, and because they were leaving the city now, you can see here the lines. It means these lines mean the city is occupied. Okay, so huge mistake by them leaving with just one scout. Now we got a very nice city with 2 population, and they are going to lose all of their war support now because they have no cities left. So even if they should have like, I don't know, 20 something left, they are going to lose it all because they don't have any cities left. Otherwise the fight would continue, and it would be really nice if I could also get this city here. You want to play, you can play with 1 city above your city cap without many issues, so having 3 with a limit of 2 is not so bad. Okay, so these 4 guys, okay, you know what, for now let's just make sure we don't lose the city next turn. And I don't know if the Olmecs have more units somewhere, so just in case. We are going to want those chariots early, but we also really want the production from the forest. So I'm going to go carpentry first. Yeah. And turn, I don't see any more units. Yeah. So this is a situation. You see, because they don't have any cities left, they lose all of the war support immediately. That's just how this works. We have 113, which means it's not enough to make them a vassal right now. I hope they really fix this cost. Right now it's super high. There should be balance changes for this. In any case, in this particular situation, what I really want is a city, so I don't mind. I get the city and I force surrender. They also have to pay me 165 gold. Cool stuff.
Too good.
And I think they don't have any more units, so they are just gone. Basically, they just disappear. Here we will attach this. Cool. Stability not great. Maximum 15 is not enough. Coffee gives us food per farmer. This is production either way, so we are going to get that. Oh yeah, the problem with stability comes because San Lorenzo already has several districts. I don't know if I can keep the Olmec head. Maybe I can. I don't remember how that works in this game. I'm conquering an emblematic district that I cannot have, but maybe I can keep it. You will you could stay here. Oh wait, this guy can stay in the city and heal actually, and then this guy can go for the Acadians. I don't know if I'm taking the city, but I'm definitely going to do something about them. So here in Memphis we are growing in population. That's nice. Egyptian pyramid, let's just buy it.
Mark of this new culture.
Oh wait, there is something going on.
Because it will
Oh
be
yeah, army wages. Army wages, we also want this, but again, we don't have enough influence at the time to actually use it. I could go for the salt, and I will go for the salt, because this is more food without having to have farmers' quarters or without having to invest citizens. It's plus 5 food on every city. That's it. Pretty good. So yeah, let's do it. I can take either Urkis or, you know, this Akkadian city. Akkad is going to be, of course. Urkis is what? The Hurrians. I don't remember that civilization. Anyway, we should wait for this unit to move, and then we should be able to take a 0 population city. I'm going to keep an eye on them. Let's see what happens during the turn. Okay, the Olmecs have fallen. Oh, they attacked me. Okay, they are leaving their territory to attack me. That's a shame. I really didn't want that happening. I guess I moved too close too quickly, but I could maybe take a Akkad instead. I always have time to take Urkis later. Let's see. Let's stay a little bit further away just in case. Or not, maybe the unit will go towards the Mycenaeans. If I take Akkad, the war with the Mycenaeans will come even earlier though. So I'm not sure if I want to do it. That being said, if I don't take Akkad, they will take Akkad. So I'm not sure I have much of a choice here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something we will have to live with. Let's buy this. I really need to move this stability up very quickly. You need more than 30 just to basically play the game. Food per farmer, food per farmer. Oh, it's all coffee. I don't have an option then. I will get coffee. This is one thing we can get, so let's get it. I cannot even build districts if I don't have more stability, so we need to move that up quickly. It's always 5 per turn, but now it's stuck because the maximum is 19 for this city. We do this, now the maximum is 23, so it will keep moving up. That being said, we need more than that, so let's go. Okay, you go here. There, I don't think they will. I don't think they have time to cross the city and attack me. Okay, Artisans Quarter. Let's do it. I want to make the most out of this. Yeah. Okay. So what now? Probably production. It's never bad to have more production, and this is a 16, which is quite excellent actually. In one turn, of course, I can get the lumber mill. That gives me more production in forest, which is kind of nice. We do have some forest and a very nice river. Ooh, we got a free unit, and we can get this free city. Yeah, I'm going to take it actually. And we get the expansionist era star, cultural blessing because we conquered again. We want to go for this, more stability on main plaza and administrative center, and more strength on every unit. We are going to go with this.
That should help with simplicity. Keep things
we
focused.
kind of need that stability right now over
Where you
here.
go next.
When we get over 30, things are not going to be so desperate. And my real units are going to be here in Akkad because the Mycenaeans should eventually attack.
Have a glass. Let's get to know each other.
Saffron not super urgent because I don't have any farmer quarters. Now this guy will go here or here and then start auto exploring because these curiosities will keep spawning, and if I can get more free warriors, that's going to be very good actually. Getting units for free is always excellent, so you don't waste population to get units. This guy's already had the pottery workshop, so that's great. Yeah, we want more stability, that's for sure. Let's see what happens with this fella. If we get this city, I might just... Actually, I won't... I don't mind. I will pillage it and turn it into an outpost that will eventually be attached to Memphis. It's more expensive in terms of influence, but it's what I need to do. No, they just keep attacking my units. All right, well, this guy can come through the other side if... Oh, Erkis is spawning more and more units. Okay, that's annoying. The lumber yard. Right now it's not super great. If we could have this territory, it would be much better, of course, because you can see forest here and there. If we get like more districts around it, we can get this forest, so that could be something. Right now we have, yeah, forest here, forest there, forest here eventually, not right now. Looks like what I really want is the stone yard for the mountains, to get more production from mountains. Yeah, we are going to go for one archer immediately because we want to get rid of those guys. Then the archer can be upgraded anyway to a chariot, so it's fine. Yeah, these refugees, I don't know what they are going to do. I could take a look around. Okay, there is a curiosity there. We'll go for it. Let's go for the horses because animal barns is 5 food, or I can go for flood irrigation immediately, which is a lot of food actually. Okay, let's see. If I do this, can I go for the wheel immediately? Yes, I can. That might be necessary, especially if the Mycenaeans attack early. So we're going to go for domestication, I'm afraid. We don't have so much of a choice. Let's keep going just one tile at a time in case we discover a curiosity on the way. They just keep spawning, so it's not a bad idea to pay attention to them.
I would not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Can we get this with you?
We feel this proposal would
Okay, you want money, but I will eventually have it. He didn't outright reject the idea, which is good news for me. You can see here how we went down very quickly, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. At the beginning of the Asian era, this will always happen. You shouldn't panic just because of that. Let's do this. No, actually, let's get the Maker's Quarter in one. Okay, San Lorenzo has a lot of population, so we could be doing this to get even more. We could buy the Artisan's Quarter. We get one of the Builder Era stars. They are our main stars. We want to get a lot of districts when we are builders, so that's nice. Yeah, and then so this guy has a lot of forests, so this building is actually super good for San Lorenzo, which is going to be actually a stronger city than my capital. I already knew that. I knew that this terrain, especially this terrain, the Rasalagi terrain, is just super good, so that was bound to happen. Here I could create an outpost for Akkad, actually. I'm thinking about it now. I think that might happen immediately. This could be a good terrain for Akkad or for Memphis. No, I'm going to get this terrain for Akkad, and then Memphis will expand towards Urkis. I will destroy that city. Here let's do... Ooh, this is a 27. Oh, this is 2 different terrains, so Memphis can get this one actually. Okay. 27 seems to be the best one. Also, we have enough room around to expand. We have river, we have forest. It's just really good. No reason to lose yields towards another direction. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Let's go inside Memphis. That's why I cannot get attacked by these dudes. Let's do this first because I'm losing population very quickly for some reason. This guy is going to get 1 population finally. That's nice. And we have enough stability so we can totally build our pyramids. 14 production seems to be the best one. And also we can later get more production from the forest, so that's nice. Let's do the Egyptian pyramid over here. That is very good. And here we of course get this, which gives us some science and a lot of influence. That's really cool. And we're going to take a look at the Mycenaean land. Okay, they do have another city. That's why I was suspecting. I thought they would have more cities. These guys will wait for the archer. And here, I don't know if going for the wheel immediately or irrigation first. I don't really have enough population to get so many of those anyway. which makes me think that actually one of these guys will come back to Akkad, get more population over there. Only San Lorenzo really has a good amount of population, so this guy goes here, these 3 guys go over there, and we get 20 gold. Okay, why not? Then we are going to get another curiosity. Akkad will attach this one here. There you go. Tons of food and production, so that's very good. Of course we lose stability when we attach more territories, so after this we might want to go for the incense. That gives us money without having to spend population, and then probably something like another Egyptian pyramid for the extra production. This is, yeah, a pretty good one. Alright then. These guys, they really want to take this. Let's take a quick look at this. It seems to still be a 0. Yep, let's go and take it. We're going to discard the bodies to get this towards progress. We don't really lose anything by doing this, so that's fine. And then we are probably going to destroy the city, because we have we need at least 3 city cap to have 4 cities. Yeah, and then you see here I'm losing too much influence, and after destroying the city we will turn this into an outpost. Okay, that's the plan right now. Erkis, I don't care what you will do. Maybe this instead. Not important really. Okay. We don't need 4 of these fellas. We can keep sending population towards Akkad, so let's do it. And these guys will keep exploring in case more curiosities appear. Am I getting attacked here? No? Okay, let's do this. Get into the city immediately. You can see here that turns are processing at the same time. They can attack you during your turn, at the beginning of the turn especially, because they are moving. Apparently this happens because it saves processing time. It means that the turns go around faster, but it can be very annoying, especially until you get used to it, because they can attack you during your turn, which is very counterintuitive in a turn-based game. So keep that in mind, especially at the beginning of the turn. If you don't want to get attacked, react very quickly. Now we're going to ransack this. We're going to ransack Erkis. We get a lot of gold and we start losing this influence penalty, which is kind of important to lose at this point. We get another 20 gold, that's nice. Yep. And you want to maybe go here. Oh, look at that. Another curiosity for another 20 gold. Pretty nice actually. Can we rush something with this gold? No, we cannot. Also, we don't need the archer actually. I think this was a mistake. I didn't realize that I could just dodge these guys and take Erkis. I don't even need to fight them. They are in decline. They will disappear in less than 10 turns because their city is gone. So they will just disappear on their own. I don't need to do anything about that. We are going to go animal barns to get +5 food and start growing this city a lot faster. Yeah, up here in San Lorenzo we want another Egyptian pyramid. 19 is just too good, I cannot ignore it. Also going towards more forest, always good. San Lorenzo already got a bunch of production from that, so it's pretty good stuff. And then we're going to get the hydraulics to get more food from all of this river, and this city is going to be just absolutely awesome. Just really strong. So that is the plan now. San Lorenzo, we are going to turn it into our strongest city. Memphis, here we're going to turn this into an outpost, and once we recover the lost influence we are going to put an outpost here and attach it to Memphis, and that will be Memphis' second territory. Or maybe well, assuming this stays here, of course. If the districts don't stay there, then I don't know if I will put an outpost there. I could put the outpost over here. Although this terrain looks really bad. This at least has a little bit of green, so I'm probably keeping it in Urcus. So yeah, that's going to happen. We're going to have 3 cities, not 4. And we are going to try to hold against these guys.
I would not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Yeah, we cannot really spend influence for this. So we have to wait. If you already propose something, you have to wait 5 turns to propose something else, if you don't want to waste your influence. What we could do is buy the porcelain. Gives us stability and more money on every main plaza.
Your first trade link.
So
Commerce
yeah, first
is how
trade link.
empires have always shared goods, resources, and tall tales.
Okay, narrator, whatever you say. Anyway, the main thing is that we are going to recover that money very quickly now, because and we are also getting some extra stability from that luxury. Now this city really needs to move up in stability, but there isn't a lot we can do about that, except maybe this will go to some very useless tile, such as maybe this. No, yeah, such as maybe this one. But we're going to do it like this: first a pyramid for production, then that. This guy gives you 20 stability, so it's, and some faith to move up in religious tenants. It's not completely awful, so we are going to do one of those. We're going to see all about that in the next video. Until then, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.